To say that I am looking forward to the Red Sonja movie would be an understatement. I love the original Red Sonja movie, as cheesy and as tacky as it was. The fact that they couldn't use Conan and they had Arnold play a Conan clone, it was just great. It was good, cheesy 80s fun. And if you haven't seen it, go watch it right meow. But did you know that there's going to be a new movie, man? Matilda Lutz starring as our famous warrior redhead. And I'm really looking forward to seeing this. I hope they do a really good job. You know, movies these days, TV shows these days, they really are hit or miss. It's the roll of the dice if anything's going to be good these days anymore. But let's give it hope, right? Let's give it a little hope, and let's give it a chance to prove itself. As long as I get the chainmail bikini at some point, it has to happen. But let's look at this. Red Sonja leaked footage shows Matilda Lutz in action as the she-devil with a sword. This must make Dynamite Comics really happy. I got a chance to talk with Nick Barucci on Beyond Wednesday's stream. Shout out to Beyond Wednesday's Brian McClay. And I should have asked him about the Red Sonja movie. It didn't even pop in my brain. The next chance I get, if I ever have a chance to talk with him again, I will ask him about the Red Sonja movie. Though it's very brief, a video featuring some snippets of footage from the long-awaited Red Sonja movie has been shared online. Now, I don't think we're going to have access to the video, but I do think we're going to see a picture or two in the article that will give us an idea, right? A little snippet, if you will, like they said, of what's going on here. It's only a few seconds long, but the clip shows revenge star Matilda Lutz in full costume as she-devil with a sword, doing battle against a horde of ferocious foes. You mean she's fighting off the independent comic book community? Oh yeah, I said it. I kid. Let's keep going. As you can see, Lutz's armor is pretty faithful to the later comic book depictions of the character, and the skimpy chainmail bikini was never going to happen. I have heard rumors it is going to happen. I heard something about a bath scene. Whether that is true or not remains to be seen, but we will see. We will find out. She also appears to be supporting Sonja's signature face paint. After a decade, John, spent attempting to get this project moving with multiple writers and directors attached at various stages, Millennium, not to be confused with the Millennium Falcon, has finally managed to put its Red Sonja reboot into production back in the turbulent times known as 2022, with Solomon Kane director, MJ Bassett at the helm, and Lutz taking over from Ant-Man and Wasp and Thunderbolts. We're not exactly sure where these shots originated, but they are believed to be the trailer Bassett screened for in attendance at San Diego Comic-Con last year. And so here's a shot right here. Let's see if we can bring this up a little bit. It's on Instagram. There we go. So, yeah, it's not a chainmail bikini, but look, you still see her midriff section. Still lots of thighs, a little bit there. You know, and it's not about showing the skin, okay? As many people, oh, you're just looking for the male gaze. No, I'm looking for this. I'm looking for Red Sonja, god damn it, okay? There is only that, you know. But let's go back to this. Speaking with Collider about the movie last year, producer Les Weldon promised that fans will be able to watch it soon. Well, what the hell does that mean? We're just about finished the editing. That film is very rooted and very real, if you will. But there are a couple of sequences that we have to get the CGI right so that you don't go look and say, oh, that creature quite wasn't there. So we finished the film and we're ready to get it out to the next part of post-production on it. When asked how Red Sonja compares to other upcoming reboots he's involved with, Hellboy, The Crooked Man, Walden mentioned that this will be a little bit darker take than one would expect, which is good. I want that to be the case. Give me a dark, gritty Red Sonja, please. Red Sonja is also a bit of, I don't want to say a dark tale, but much darker than you would expect, certainly compared to those of the original Red Sonja. We want to be very careful with the CG to make sure it's done properly in the film service rather than a disservice or disgrace. Yeah, we don't want that. Take your time. Look, if it's going to take you another year to get this movie right, I am willing to wait. Okay, please do not give us a disservice. It wouldn't be difficult to be grittier than the campy original, but it doesn't sound like this adaptation will be going too dark. During a 2022 interview, Bassett revealed that she decided to alter a key aspect of Sonja's backstory, her brutal rape by marauding enemies. I have no interest in fictional women who use rape as an engine of motivation, she said. It's not a strong motivation, it's just a human being in a world of femininity. I can never say that right. Look, that's part of the story, though, right? That is what happened. If you go back and you read the comics, the classic lore, even, like throughout the original movie, this has always been alluded to, hinted to. If they change it, they change it. But I wouldn't stray too far about changing things that make the character core. Okay. So this is it, man. Um, lots of news gonna start flying, I think, about this movie. I can't wait to see this movie. I will go opening night, you know, provided I am able to do that. I have no problems seeing this. I'm not gonna call it woke. I'm not gonna call it garbage. I'm not gonna call it any of that stuff until I see it. Yeah, if it sucks, I'll say it sucks. If it's awesome and I have high hopes that it will be, I will come on here and say it's awesome, man. That's all we want is good stories, good acting. Yeah, you can break character a little bit. You can stray from the source material a little bit, but for me it's just a little bit. I understand that things change, things evolve, but at the same time, we want what makes the characters that we're paying to see at their core. Guys, speaking of the core, check out a word from our sponsors. Me. Da-na-na-na-na-na. And just who is the sponsor of today's video? Well, it's me, Austin. It's been me all along. And guys, I just want to quickly point out that I too am a comic book creator. I just don't speak it. I produce it, right? It's like put your money where your mouth is. We do that each and every time we have a release. I've been doing this now for a decade. We're published. We're in comic book shops and we're on eBay. So if you ever want to check out Nyobi and you haven't yet, one of the best ways to do that is to come by our eBay store. Take a little scroll through here. If you type in Nyobicomics, you'll find it. Of course, link will be in the description of the video. I have all kinds of great back issues and hard to find variants here from artists that you know and love, like Jamie Tyndall, Elsie Frita, Steph Wilson, Paul Green, John Stinsman of Evangeline fame, Keith Garvey, and so many more, guys. If you're missing out on some Nyobi back issues, if you're looking for that hard to find variant, chances are you're going to find the best deal right here on eBay, and chances are you're going to find that deal directly through me. And as always, if you do order a book from me, I'll throw in a little extra goodies in there, little tchotchke package of stickers and bookmarks and cards. Oh my. You'll have all that. Plus, you can have your book signed or unsigned. That is up to you. And keep an eye on this page because I do update it fairly frequently with new items all the time. As something sells, I will put it back up. So, guys, today's sponsor, Nyobicomics, the eBay store. Come check it out.